The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, this is Ken Gidge, and this is the Art of Politics. Now, I want to say something before I introduce my co-host here, Al Baldessar. For
Get ready for the BS.
2 years, I have had to put up, lock her up. She's making thousands of dollars as being Secretary of State. She's got 30,000 hiding
You're wrong again.
emails.
It's millions.
She's having an affair. I think once she said they had three something. I mean, it's the most
I never heard she
vile
was having an affair.
Stuff
That's
that you've ever heard. And you want to know something? His president has only been in for what? 111, 12 days? And he already has the under investigation. Al, how are you? Al,
doing great.
How did that happen?
Well, it happened because, first of all, 90% of the media is controlled by the progressives, the liberals,
What is that?
socialists.
No. We're talking about the Attorney General. What happened there?
You know what? When Clapper was the in charge of Intel and all that, you had all these people under Obama, they said when they left there was no collusion, Russian collusion. But the Democrats cannot talk about the issues. They keep tying up our government. They're dragging their feet. They're tying up the Senate.
Hold on a second.
No,
now that's,
I'm not going to hold up. Let me finish.
I'll tell you what,
who are you to stop me from finishing?
That's a great philosophy.
No, it's a fact.
Shut it down.
Do you know people are smarter than you think?
I didn't do that to you. I didn't do that to you.
You didn't let me finish.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I know what you're doing.
I know you're damn right. I'm putting out the truth. People are smarter than you think. The people in New Hampshire are not stupid. They see what's going on. I got more Democrats that come up to me and say, I can't believe how my fellow Democrats are attacking Trump.
I have 25 things here. So okay. Let's start with Comey.
Let's start with your BS. Go ahead. Let's bring up your BS. Go ahead.
No, it's not BS.
Bring it on.
Comey.
What about him?
Why?
Because well-deserved.
Why?
Okay? Because the FBI is a nonpartisan group. First of all, he should have never came out against Hillary Clinton. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying that is that's not his job.
Well, that's what Trump said. One of the reasons why they fired him.
The reason he had to do that was because what was the name? The AG there under what's her name there?
Sally Yates.
No, the one that was on the plane with Bill Clinton.
Oh,
that was never charged.
Yes,
okay.
Rice.
No, was it Rice?
I think
not
so. Yeah.
Rice.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways. You know, that was criminal.
So that's the reason why
nothing was done. No, because he showboats. He's always out in the public's eye. He should be doing his job.
So
I've met many FBI's in my time.
But he was investigating the president.
No, yeah, but the thing
Russian
is,
thing.
But they keep saying over and over, there's nothing.
But that's what he was doing.
But no, he's not. His people are. His people are investigating. The investigation's still going on.
Excuse me. Everybody knows Russia was involved with it. We know that.
No. That's not true. That's not true. Did you just say, what about the guy?
Excuse me, what about all the emails that they came up?
What about the DNC worker that was shot on the streets of Washington, D.C.?
Comey.
The police just came out. WikiLeaks, and they had conversations.
Let us stay with, I'll tell you what, Attorney General,
I'm not staying nowhere.
Attorney General Sessions lied as he was being vetted to get in. Now, they make him Attorney General. All of a sudden, when it comes up Russia, he can't talk about it, so he takes himself out of it. And lo and behold, we have Rosenstein.
You know something?
What happened?
Rosenstein, let me put it this way. First of all, when you say about Session lies, it's incorrect. What Session did he fail to bring up every time he met with Russian people? It's just like me and you as a legislator. I meet these different legislators that come in from other countries.
Excuse me.
I don't remember every time and place.
Yes, I know.
In 11 years
Al, I know.
as a legislator.
I'll tell you what.
Do you? Have you ever been on any of those trips?
Excuse me, Al, hold on a second.
No, Al, nothing.
If I met Russians and they had the Russian accent and they talked, believe me, I'd know they were Russians.
You know, that's a bunch of BS. First of
BS?
all, I've been to Turkey, I've been to Azerbaijan as a legislator, I've been to Canada, okay, to Montreal, I've been to Quebec as a legislator. I've met so many people. I can't remember everything.
Okay.
If you asked me who what their names were, I couldn't tell you the dates.
So they fired Comey, that was okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I think he showed both the FBI.
You know,
he turned them into a partisan group.
I saw Bill Maher's show, and he said, he fired the person who's investigating him.
No, he didn't.
Now,
no, he didn't.
Wouldn't this be nice? Cop stops you and says you're under
First
arrest,
of all,
and you go, you're fired.
You know something? First of all, he was in charge of the FBI. His people are investigating.
Excuse me.
They're still investigating.
Excuse me.
Nothing changes.
Excuse me. He didn't want to go to the White House.
You know something? This didn't come out of Comey's mouth. What you're listening to is the liberal...
Fake news?
The liberal newspaper, fake news.
Fake news.
You're listening to fake news.
Did Comey go to the White House for supper?
Yeah, they always do, yeah.
No, not he always.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he
and
did.
He didn't want to go.
But, you know, that's a bunch of BS. Here we go. I have not heard that out of Comey's mouth.
You got...
Third-hand information you got.
Okay, so...
Third-hand information.
Right, from his people.
No, they're not from his people.
Okay.
They didn't even give the names who said it.
Let's just say he wanted to go. Don't you think if you're investigating somebody, you do not want to be seen in the same place, just like Clinton and Rice?
Here
the only difference is
here we go with the hypocrites.
President of the United States.
The hypocrite
being
liberals.
Investigated by.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Clinton, Rice, President, Attorney General. Oh, come on now, Al. You got to admit that's funny.
You know, you all are a joke. You know,
Look, this is real news.
Stuff,
this is not full.
There are people in the White House who have worked for Obama, okay, that they have not been moved out yet, that they've been given jobs or whatever to keep, you know, some good people. But
well,
they're
they
loyal.
got to keep somebody. They
they're
keep
loyal.
planning everybody.
No, they're loyal people. Somebody is breaking the law. You all don't care. You all don't care that they're leaking classified information.
No. You don't understand.
You're focused on Russia.
You kept saying lock her up.
Right, she should be locked
gave
up.
No good reason.
Where were you?
Where is his taxes, Al?
Where were you on the State Department?
Taxes?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Hey, wait, Al, calm me. Let's get to that now. Up comes the Deputy Attorney General, Rosenstein.
Right.
Now,
where do you get your talking points from? The liberals?
He's the one who wrote for the president, I take it, why Comey should be fired.
Okay.
Is that correct?
No, he didn't. No, he wrote a letter. My understanding is Trump had already made his decision coming out of Trump's mouth.
No, he was asked to.
But he was asked to put his recommendations
wait a minute. Hold on a second. No. He was asked to write it. He wrote it. When Trump came out, he used Hillary Clinton as the excuse.
No, Rosenthal came out and said
Rosenstein.
He was asked to put his recommendations.
Yeah.
Okay, because Trump had already made his mind up he was going to fire. But out of respect, because it took them so long, the Democrats kept tying up the Senate to get the Deputy Attorney General, who the FBI reports to get him in place. So naturally, when he's finally in place 10, 12 days later, he realized there's issues in the FBI. They're broken. There are FBI agents coming forward saying they're unhappy.
So Rosenstein did what?
He wrote a letter that had no confidence in
Well, from what I understand,
Comey.
they wanted a letter from him.
No, they asked.
Recommendation.
All he had to do was say no.
Well,
you know, liberals are unbelievable.
Let's put it this way. It was so bad. This was the word. Yeah. I'm only going to second hand, not first. I understood when they started using his name as Deputy Attorney General. Deputy Attorney General. This is what he recommends. This is what he recommends. Deputy Attorney General. He got mad and says, "No, I'll quit." So they said, "Okay, relax."
Now, there we go again. Now, it was proven he never said that. That was fake news. There you go
He
again
never
with
said
garbage.
that.
He never said that.
Okay.
Never. Show me on your phone where he said
wait,
that.
All right, wait a minute.
From his
All right,
lips.
That is fake news.
Show me from his
I
lips.
will give you that as
Show me
fake
from
news.
his lips.
No, I'll give you that.
But I
as-
can't sit here and listen to your garbage
No.
or the junk that you get from the liberal media.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
This is not fake news. This is the real thing.
What's the real thing? Tell me
It's
what's
the real thing, and I put
What
up
is
with
the
it.
real
I
thing?
put up with it for 2 years of
Yeah.
you putting down
Okay.
the potential
All
president
right.
of the United States.
Tell me why.
No, what Rosenstein? I want to get this out of the way first.
Okay.
So what you're saying is it's a fake news that he said he was going to quit. Is that right?
Show me where your facts are.
Well, I believe we could find where he was asked, do you think a special prosecutor was needed? And he said no.
Who said no?
Rosenstein.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I'm not going to go off of third-hand,
And then
fourth-hand information.
30 days.
I have never heard that out of his mouth.
30 minutes before the White House realizes that a special prosecutor has been hired and it's going to be news, Rosenstein hired a special prosecutor. For what?
You know something? You throw out more.
What is
Where do
it
you come
for?
up with this garbage?
It's a special prosecutor, Mueller.
The liberals have been yelling for a special prosecutor since January before Trump even took over. Where have you been? Now, why didn't
Rosenstein?
Now, let me ask you
Is
something.
Rosenstein a liberal?
Let me ask you something.
Is
I
Rosenstein
don't
a
know
liberal?
what he is. I don't know. He got voted in 96-4 or whatever it was. I don't know what he is.
I just love it, ladies and gentlemen. It's
know
my
something?
turn.
No. You know
So,
something?
How long? He's been in there for 112 days, and guess what? He already has had
You know, let me
one
run
special
something by you.
prosecutor.
Benghazi.
House, and guess what else? House and what? Senate.
Benghazi.
That's
Rosenthal being
That's like
Rosenthal
strike.
being his phone tapped and everything else. The reporter from Fox. Paul Ryan just came on the news saying he believes Obama's house was tracking him when he was running for president. Okay, there are another senator saying that his phones were tapped. Okay, they're looking into this
You know
here
something?
under Obama.
You know something?
Give it a break.
That's fake news.
There was no prosecutor
That's fake
put in place.
news. I didn't hear that.
It just come out of Paul Ryan's mouth.
Find it.
Okay, I'm going to show him he's wrong
Okay,
once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I happen to love this simply because, you want to know why I love it? Because of him. First of all, he is an absolute, no questions conservative, totally unequivocal Trump, but he doesn't get up and walk away. He gets mad at me and he fights me. And you want to know something? He's probably got more people who enjoy watching him than me asking the questions.
No, because you ask stupid questions. You got your liberal talking
you
points.
just said that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to show you. I wasn't born yesterday. Paul Ryan.
I will believe you if you say it.
Okay.
Paul
There we
Ryan,
go.
what? No, I'll believe you.
Right there.
No, I'll believe you.
Paul Ryan. There's a YouTube out there, too, with him saying it.
Well, the word,
it's coming up.
I don't see Paul Ryan.
Wait, it's coming up.
I see a blank.
It's coming up.
There we go.
Okay, politics.
Politics.
Okay, Business Insider.
Trump suggests
Okay.
little noticed
Wait.
interview between
Fox.
News and Paul Ryan helped fuel his explosive, wiretap
What is that there? Wait a minute.
claims. Gee whiz. That's not what Paul Ryan said. Paul Ryan didn't say that.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
Well, that's not the headline.
It won't open. Let me get it open here.
I just love this.
Recover
Such
webpage.
a-
Yeah, it froze. Let me get it. You know something? You don't believe anything that I say, and I just don't come on this show just to draw BS like the Democrats.
Al.
I come on this
Al.
show so my constituents will get the facts.
Yes, I know. But Al, hold on a second.
Here, read it. Read the article.
Well, I can't see it, actually. Okay, news. Host Brett Barr and House Leader Paul Ryan may provide some additional clues to why President Donald Trump tweeted explosive claims earlier this month that the prosecutor President
You can't read,
Barack
yeah.
Obama
Do you want me to get somebody to read it for you?
wiretapped his phone. Well, that's what it said. I'm not lying.
Read the rest
So
of
he
the
did.
article.
So he
You know
did not.
something?
He did not say
Okay.
that he was being wiretapped.
What he didn't read is the rest of the article here. Let me see where it goes into Paul Ryan. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, hold on. I did the wrong thing.
Okay,
Not
I'll
Paul
tell
Ryan.
you what.
Not Paul Ryan.
Let
It
us
was,
give you that. I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask you one more question, and then I'm
Rand
going to let
Paul.
you talk for
Hey,
5 minutes.
I made a mistake.
You got 5 minutes.
I
I'll give you
apologize.
5 minutes. I've been using 5 minutes. You
Wait,
can have
listen
5
to me
minutes.
for a minute. I apologize. It wasn't Paul Ryan. It was Rand Paul. Okay, who the one? Not Paul Ryan. So
Okay, sorry.
you're
all
right there.
So
okay.
the question I have to ask you, and then I'll give
What's
you.
that?
I'm going to look at my clock, and I will let you talk.
No, you're not.
Because this is not fake news.
You know something? I'm your co-host.
This is real news.
You don't let me nothing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm the co-host here. You don't let me nothing.
I love it. All right.
Okay.
One question I have to ask you.
Yeah, get asked.
Don't you think it's just a little wrong, and maybe you made a mistake voting for a man 114 days in office? He's being investigated by the House, which is Republican, the Senate, which is Republican, all right, and by a special prosecutor. I don't know how many times in history that's ever happened. Mom, answer the question. Do you really feel that you made the right decision by voting for a man within 112 days is being investigated by 3 major branches of government?
No, and the reason why I don't think there's an issue going right now, because no matter what Donald Trump does, the liberals, every time he sneezes, they're finding something wrong. They're attacking him. They've slowed down the progress in the Senate on putting people in place. Trump still does not have all his appointments because of this tying up the Senate with the Democrats. They're being obstructionists. So everything he does, they want. So naturally, the Republicans said, you know something, to put this to bed because the Democrats keep crying, special prosecutor. They never, ever did this under Hillary, under the Clinton Foundation, getting millions of dollars from the Russia when they sold to the State Department and different other places in the State Department, 20% of the U.S. uranium, okay, nothing. Benghazi, nothing. No investigation, no special prosecutor. You know, give it a break with you. You, no matter what Trump does, will go after him. Here is all the stuff on Paul Ryan, not Paul Ryan, Rand Paul being tapped. In case you don't believe what I told you, right here. Look at all the articles.
Okay, all right. Rand Paul thinks Obama spied on. I don't
Trump.
have the story.
Well, there's Trump and then on him.
Paul Ryan and somebody was spying on the Trump campaign. That's what it says. By Paul
But there's
Ryan.
a lot of
That's what
articles.
he's saying.
Read, you know, some authorities intercept 1,227, okay? Rand Paul says, okay? Rand Paul says misreading report to explain Trump that President Donald Trump's claim to have been wiretapped may warrant the communications of America if they were not targeted, but in making his point. Paul said that the authorities had this in his manner.
Did that hurt his campaign?
That, huh?
Did that hurt his campaign?
It could have. I don't
Did?
know.
Did
I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna give hearsay.
He's president.
Who? He ran for president.
Trump.
No, what's happened
He's
is
writing.
no.
Excuse me. I said I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You got to clarify. I'm sorry. You said Paul Ryan.
No, Rand Paul.
Rand Paul said he knew that the Trump campaign was being spied on by Obama.
Here's Rand Paul. Somebody was spying on the Trump campaign. Here we go. He's a senator. Rand Paul is right. NSA routinely monitors Americans. The Intercept. Rand Paul's a Liberty guy. Okay, look at all these articles on this here. Rand Paul. Okay, Rand Paul, very good chance Trump was eavesdropped on, by, and then I have to open up the article to see who. Okay, look at all the articles. If you're listening to this conversation here, do a Google search yourself on Rand Paul. Look at the clock all you want. I could give a hell. Okay?
I'm
telling you.
I'm going to let you talk. The simple fact is, can I ask one question?
Ask a question.
I'll be
prepared
quiet.
to answer
You
you.
still got.
No.
You still got 3 minutes.
I'm prepared to answer you. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. He was investigated by Obama, and did he become President Trump?
Yes, he did.
Did it bother him in any way?
No, but it does the liberals and the
And
progressives.
we do know that Russia, broke
We do
into
know
the
what?
DNC?
No, that's not true. You just gave
Broke
BS
into
again.
the DNC?
How do you know they
Russia
broke in?
didn't. Well,
How do you know?
17.
No,
17.
The intel under Obama came out and said Russia broke in. Does the the State Department know the intelligence if the Democrats never let them go into their server?
Okay.
How do they know
All
that?
right. So let's.
You give more BS.
Okay. So let me. I'm not talking over you. I understand that. I hear you. Listen, but listen. Hold on a second. He wins the election. He accuses Hillary, and everything is rigged. Da 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 da. He wins the election. Okay, and he's in so much trouble. He may not even make it through this first year. The way it's
That's
going.
your opinion. That's the liberals'
Well,
opinion. That's the progressives.
All right. I'll tell you what.
Because you are all determined.
If he gets out of all 3 investigations.
Which he will. There's no doubt in my mind. I know this guy, and he's an honorable guy. He's a man of integrity.
I know you know him.
He's a man of integrity. You're all going to get egg in your face. It's going to be embarrassing. And I'm loving it because more and more Democrats are coming on board saying, when are my fellow Democrats going to stop this garbage? When are my fellow Democrats going to focus on the issues? When are they going to stop trying to bring up, they lost. Face the fact, you lost. Now, am I looking at this garbage you watch?
You got 30 seconds.
I don't care about 30
No, then
seconds.
I'm going to go after him.
Go ahead, come after me. Bring it on.
No, hold on a second.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Bring
All
it
right.
on.
You know something? I just love this
Bring it
guy.
on.
The Russians, the poor Russians. Let me see, where were they this week? They were in the Oval Office. Was it last week? And guess what media was there? Oh, the fake media. They wouldn't let any of the media in. So how did we get our pictures of the President of the United States in the Oval Office? From Russia.
He's the president.
From Russia.
It was news. It was out there.
Guess what?
It was
He wouldn't let
news.
any of our media in.
No, that's not true.
None of our media
That
was
is
in.
not true.
That's absolutely.
You know something? He had
There
the,
was no
he
media.
had the
American
ambassador.
media was not in that room.
Do you know Obama had the ambassador in there 170, 180 times? Russia.
We're not talking.
He's the president.
All right, we're not. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not saying
He's
he
the
shouldn't
president.
be there. I'm saying where was our media?
I don't know. I'm not going to try to guess. I don't
So
know.
he didn't like our media, so we wouldn't bring his media in. So guess
No.
what? Who takes the pictures? The
You know
Russians?
the people are getting. I'm telling you right now. See, you.
I am
come off the
trying to
Democrat.
get some answers out of you.
No, you want answers
There
out
was
of me.
why
I
wasn't
will
there
not-
American media
I
there?
will not give you third-hand information.
Okay, why
What you
wasn't
want.
our media there?
Tell me why.
Well,
Tell me why.
it has
You
to
know
be
it all.
because all the media
Oh, you're
is
assuming.
false news.
You're assuming most of it.
all right,
80%
okay.
probably,
So
yeah.
they wouldn't even let a photographer in.
Okay, now here I'm going to have to once again show you.
All right,
you're wrong.
ladies and gentlemen,
I
they wouldn't
lead
even-
him into giving you BS.
And wait a minute.
And I'm going to show
I
him.
might give you one on
Did
this. How in
Trump-
the world can anyone ever find out that Trump, while the Russians are in there, he gives some very secret information given by the Israelis, because the Israeli has someone in one of those bad groups, ISIS, all right? And Trump says, and he tells the Russians that this is what's happening and something's going to happen. But it never occurred to him that Russia's great friend happens to be Iran, and Iran is backing these people. Now, I got a question. How could somebody find out about that?
What?
How could somebody find out? Supposedly this took place in the Oval Office, that he gives them this information. How can we find out about that?
Now, I don't know if there must be some type of tapes there that are going to come out. Trump already said it's wrong. It's incorrect. The general, who's a very outstanding, honorable warrior for our country, McMaster, came out and said it's all BS. Okay?
Yeah.
So, liberal media.
You may
all progressives will never, ever accept the fact you lost the election.
No, I love this. Are you
Over the
kidding me?
last 8 years
Excuse
under
me, I love it
Obama,
now.
you all have lost thousands of seats throughout the country. You've lost so many governorships
Oh,
throughout
I
the
got a
country.
feeling the
You're
Democrats are
destroying-
going to get him
Oh,
back
just
this
like
time
you had a
around.
feeling Hillary was going to win.
Yeah.
Just like the polls, all the BS
maybe if
polls.
the Russians weren't,
If you do a Google search
WikiLeaks.
under the YouTube with Putin, Putin talks about Hillary Clinton going into Russia and trying to get people to go against Putin. Obama went into Israel to try to knock out Netanyahu. Your tax money was paid to a nonprofit group to go in and put propaganda out there about Netanyahu. Why do you think we have so many issues with Russia, with Israel, with all these other countries? Why did they deal with Iran and not with our friends?
Well, let me answer.
Give it a break.
Let me answer the question for you. You think there were tapes there? Well, the big joke has been that it was being taped by the Russians, so the Russians know and offered to give the tapes or written down that that's what happened.
No.
Is that acceptable?
Now, what I do know is that apparently something got screwed up in the White House here in the visit, because they did apologize because when the media wasn't in there, whatchamacallit, the ambassador showed up with his own, photographer who was in there. Okay.
You don't go into the Oval Office with the Russians, and you're being accused of hanging out with the Russians, and then you don't at least let the media in. Oh, come on, Al.
Here we go.
Oh, come on. That's not false news. That's the truth.
They're always trying to find fault in everything that Trump does. Get over it.
It's not hard. He can't
Hillary
keep his
was
mouth
a
shut.
terrible.
He
Your
can't
candidate.
keep his mouth shut.
Your candidate was a terrible candidate. Veterans didn't support. The police didn't support her. Even African Americans,
and you know what it was,
minorities didn't support her.
And yet she had 3 million votes more than he won the popular. And by the way, he's right. If 70,000 more would have gone out in 3 separate states, just 70,000 should be president. You're right. They didn't go out.
Okay, now
you're right.
Donald Trump is putting a commission together before the election. Okay, in 2 states, Virginia let out all these criminals and put a waiver in where the felonies can vote in Virginia. 750,000, I think. I may be wrong on the number. Either 750, 800,000.
Excuse me, the Republicans brought that up this year.
750.
in our house.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
700 felonies, 750, 800,000 felons were able to vote. Okay, now, in California, illegal immigrants can get a driver's license. So what that means is you can go to the polls and vote with a driver's license. Wake up and smell the coffee. Tell the truth on why we believe. Now, here in New Hampshire, I have on my phone license plates.
Before that,
here in New Hampshire.
No, I gave you that. You're going on another subject. In our House of Representatives, Republicans put a bill in to let people who had committed felony crimes.
No, we didn't.
After they got out of jail.
No, we didn't.
They could vote. And there was an argument on that, and I heard it.
No, we didn't.
I'm not sure if it came out of committee. Well, it might have came out of committee like, don't say anything.
You just put out garbage again, okay? Republicans would never, ever in a million years here in New Hampshire. I'm part of leadership. I've never, ever seen one piece of legislation. Look me in the face and tell me you just told me the truth.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
What was the bill number? Tell me the bill number.
Well, I mean, come on. We're 900
what was
bills.
What was the subject?
The bill number.
Did New Hampshire
why don't you just say, did Republicans want felons to vote after a period of time? I'd ask Siri, but it would give me a Mexican hamburger. Go ahead. This is fun. I'm having a great time. You know, what I like about Al, you have to understand, he's so good. He's so strong. He's such a believer. True or not, it's irrelevant. That's why I respect the guy. I really do. And not only that is, look at everything you've done for vets. You can't do better than that, Al.
Nothing. I don't see anything here.
You don't see anything.
Look at everything. Now, what I typed in, did New Hampshire Republican, wait, let me fix that, state reps.
Say, is there a
let
bill?
Me just say state
All
rep.
right, all right. Well, there was something, but I think it was shot down in committee, which means it comes out on the House and you vote it down, and then you move on to something else.
I've never, ever seen anything like that. Did New Hampshire Republican? See, this is why I got to bring my computer. You throw out so much garbage, and I have to waste my time.
You're not wasting your time.
Republicans.
Why do you have more people who like you than they like me? It's probably because I talk more, because you're typing.
You know something? You have nobody likes you. Your Democrats won't even come on here.
Okay. Nobody likes
Nobody likes you.
I don't get any credit.
Yeah.
Yes, well, Al invited me to his house
Yeah.
for a cookout.
I gave him the wrong date.
Yeah, the wrong
In
date.
New Hampshire,
They were
Republican
going
state.
to Florida. There I am, waiting for the cookout. You always know you're doing a good job when, guess what, your own party is a little mad at you because you don't go along with everything. Look, when you lose the House, the Senate, and the governorship, it's about time the Democrats start kicking rear end, all right? And I'm sick and tired of not being, or having a lot of people not being listened to who should be in management of the Democratic Party. We got to do better than this. I cannot, a few Democrats like myself, we can't fight it all. So when a Democrat comes to your door, even if you're a Republican, find out what his or her ideas may be. Forget about the presidency, because this is where you live. All right.
Okay. I cannot find anything on New Hampshire state reps voting on any type of felony for voting. Not even under Democrats.
Not even a bill?
Not even a bill. I
All
can't
right.
find nothing. So what you did, once again, you threw out garbage.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Bring in the
there
piece of
was
legislation in the next...
No. In fact, I'm trying to, where I heard it, because we do consumer affairs.
Oh, I heard it somewhere.
Okay, no, we
I
do
heard it
consumer
somewhere.
affairs.
No, you
Now,
do consumer affairs, nothing. You couldn't even handle.
well,
Your Democrat
I'll
speaker
tell-
at the time didn't even have confidence
I'll
in
tell you
Medicaid
what.
expansion.
I'll look it up. Okay, so
Bring it in the next time.
all right, so
Okay,
he's
you're lying
being
once again.
investigated by 3 people. What where happened to his taxes?
I don't know. I can't answer something I don't
And
know.
his kid says, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when no one was spending money building golf courses, he was asked by a guy, I guess, who writes for Golf Digest, how can you get the money? Oh, we got all the money we want. We get it from Russia. Russians love to pay golf.
Never,
and how
ever,
can you
ever.
do this?
Never,
how can
ever.
you not
Here
think
we
that
go
the
again.
Russians are?
Here we go again with another lie he just threw out there again. I cannot sit here and let you throw out this garbage.
I will.
Show me
I will
your.
tell you what.
Show me your source.
I will give you $100.
Show me your source.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will give him $100.
Ladies and
if
gentlemen.
I cannot find
Ladies and
where
gentlemen.
one of his sons said exactly what I just said.
He
or close to
lies.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a liar.
Well,
He brings out, first of all, his bet is useless because he owes me like 12 lunches on everything he's been wrong on. Okay, so
Al.
I won't even bet him anymore.
no,
Okay.
you don't have to bet. I will give
No.
you the money.
Okay.
Now, the question is, don't you have anything good to say about the former president? Anything?
He got bin Laden. Yeah, he got bin Laden.
That was it.
He gave the authority to get bin Laden.
How about bringing the economy from
No,
10 to about 4, 5?
He destroyed the economy.
Oh, he destroyed the economy.
He put in more regulations.
Let me see. He destroyed the economy. It was 10, and when he came in, it was 4 something, I believe.
He
Brought the
went from $9
stock
trillion
market up, stock market up 1,200 points.
He went from a $9 trillion deficit to over $19 trillion deficit. That's what he did to this country. When he said it's un-American to have a deficit like that. Did he say that when he ran for president?
Yeah.
It's un-American. And he destroyed this country.
And they have calculated if they did just half of what he wanted to do, the deficit would probably be twice what it is now because you can't do everything.
You know something? That's a bunch of garbage. You know, if he focused on putting people to work, instead he put regulations
How about
on businesses.
Obamacare?
What about Obamacare?
What about
They're destroying people. They can't
No,
afford it.
excuse me. What about Obamacare?
Here in New Hampshire, people are paying $12,000, $13,000, $15,000 in, before they can even use it.
And you want to know something, ladies and gentlemen? A 62-year-old man or woman will pay $15,000 a year, which is probably $6,000 or $7,000 more than a younger person. And that is what his insurance
No, that's not
would
true.
be.
Well, how did you get this? That's not. Where do you come up with this? Where do you come up with this? The free market,
well-
competition, government out of the picture. How do you come up with
Excuse
this?
me, what are you talking about free market.
Yeah, you get government
Where's
out
the
of
free market?
because there's so much regulation. So many
There's 35 insurance companies. Only
some-
4 can do it.
you put so
Where's
much
the free? Where's the?
the Democrats put so many mandates on these insurance companies and higher regulations that it's killing. It's squeezing
You want to know something, ladies
them
and
out of the
gentlemen?
business.
I'm in commerce, banking, and insurance.
I wouldn't be
I
bragging
know a
about
little
that.
bit about
no,
that.
you don't.
Yeah,
because
I know a little bit
your
about
Democrat speaker at the time
So
didn't even trust you to handle Medicaid expansion.
They turned around and they got rid of Obamacare, and I haven't found not one person, nobody who signed to get rid of Obamacare who read the bill. Not one. So the whole thing, so
Okay.
Congress runs away. 430 people
Listen-
run away. No one even
listen-
said they wrote it.
Listen
Read it.
to what you just heard from the Mr. Progressive here. He's got it mixed up. It was Nancy Pelosi who said, vote for it. We'll read it after. Nancy Pelosi, remember that?
Excuse me.
Remember? That's for the
Excuse me.
Obamacare.
Yeah, okay.
The Republicans,
you-
it went through 4 or 5 different committees.
No, hold on a second. So there were no public hearings on this.
Yeah, they were.
No, there weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, there were no public hearings on what the Republicans wanted.
First of all, it
It
went
took
through.
17 months
It-
for who to do this? Obama to get Obamacare?
There was
How
no-
much did it take?
You're right. There was no.
What?
There was no
6
public
weeks,
hearing
2 months?
because Paul Ryan already had a plan that was in place, ready to roll, but it had to be worked through the Liberty Caucus, through the Tuesday Caucus, through the
Everyone but the Democrats.
No, the Democrats refused. They refused. They did their press conferences. Do a search yourself. They refused to be part of the solution. They were part of the problem.
Well, Al, I did mention this before, and it was rather comical, but I really believe it. What if you believe in competition? Is this correct? Really
Yes,
believe
I
in
do.
competition?
I
How
do.
about international competition? How about if insurance companies want to come over here and do it? Is that okay?
I don't know if they're respectable, and companies of integrity.
Do you agree if it's fair competition, and you can buy a policy cheaper from Canada than you can here and get what you want?
Right.
Is that okay?
If they come in and comply with our laws, other companies, and they have insurance companies and they want to come in, yeah, why not?
Okay.
They have businesses in our country.
Right.
This is the United States.
Let me tell you what the Republicans
Oh, here we
did
go again.
under
Let me sit down and listen to BS.
Under Bush.
Here we go. He's going to throw out more
Do
garbage.
you realize that a lot of the seniors who had a hard time paying for the medicines would go to Canada and only pay about 25%? Guess who made the law and passed it? That it was illegal for an American to go to Canada and buy drugs. The Republicans. But guess what state turned around and said, no, we're going to change it. Anyone from Maine now can go to Canada to get their medicines, and it's okay with Maine. Things like that is not, he was supposed to talk with the drug companies. Did you ever hear anybody talking about the drug companies as what Ryan and the groups all got together? I believe in competition. I will bet you there are countries out there who would come in here and give our people in this country competition. But you know why it's never going to happen? You know why it's never going to happen, right, Al?
What's that? Why not? Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because they don't want competition. There is no competition. There will never be competition. There can't be competition.
I was trying to find
There is no.
what Bush's reasons.
We have no problems with insurance. We have problems with insurance companies. That's our problem.
Right.
They want too much.
I support,
They got rid of
buying.
insurance company came in and they kicked 10 hospitals off the Obamacare plan. And guess
son,
what?
that had nothing to do with Republicans. That was the Obamacare, because those some of those hospitals, some of those
Bill
hospitals,
O'Brien
some of
did
those,
it.
some you
talked
just like.
about that.
He just gave you another lie
Yeah.
again. Since when does a speaker stop federal government from, supporting Obamacare with these hospitals.
No, it wasn't the federal government.
There was cases.
No.
Because
he
we
made
did
it
not-
illegal for us to form an insurance exchange.
Right.
That means the government gives the insurance exchange money, the state, and we as the state tell where the money should go.
Okay.
Instead, you guys let an insurance company do it?
Because what we did, we seen the state of Maine spend $30 million on their website, and they had garbage. They blew the taxpayers' money. Bill O'Brien wasn't about to do that to the taxpayers. Bill O'Brien, what he said was, the federal government has their site. Let the people have choice and go to the federal government because they're the ones that are
They
paying.
didn't go to the federal government.
Yes, they did.
No.
How do you think they got insurance?
No, they got it through an insurance company who went to the federal government and said, we will do it.
Show me in the New Hampshire Exchange. Show me there.
We don't have one.
That's right. So you just told bullshit that insurance company put it in place.
No.
You just said that.
The insurance company said they would do it, and the
Right.
government said, okay, and they eliminated one hospital in Nashville.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You got insurance companies.
Anthem was the insurance company.
There's hospitals under Anthem that were going to court, okay, because Anthem was paying like maybe 33 cents or something like that. I'm guessing the number on the dollar.
How can you sit here and let an insurance company do this to us?
You know something?
Look up Anthem. Anthem did this to us.
Okay.
How can you let it happen?
Wow. I don't sit on commerce. He does. Listen to what he just asked me. How could you let this happen? Show me an article where he went outspoken in the newspaper.
With a super majority
Okay.
of 297 to 103, and I was one of the 103. Take my word for it.
I stand
and by the way, nobody should have a super
I
majority.
stand by that
Never.
vote because we would have wasted
What stupid
25
things they
to
did.
$35 million of your taxpayers' money. We would have blown it.
So by doing that, in eliminating one of the hospitals, the
something?
people whose
Ken,
doctor who works at that hospital
Ken, why don't
and
you-
has privileges
Ken,
that can't take their client, and
Ken,
and now Obama says, yeah, you can.
Ken,
Absolutely,
Ken,
but because of
Why don't you just be honest and say your end goal is socialized medicine, is government control of
you know
insurance?
something, I'll tell you what. You're
Well,
right. It should
all
be
right,
socialized
yeah,
medicine.
That's right. The
Absolutely.
That's the liberal,
No
the progressive.
question.
The government making decisions
Right.
on your life.
No,
That's what you
everyone
want.
gets Medicare, and they pay for it. And guess what's one of the best run things in the entire United States is Medicare.
No, it's not.
Don't you get it?
No, it's not.
Single payer.
That's not true.
That's it.
That's not true. Our seniors are being screwed over at 80% it's covering. That's not true. Our seniors, when they go into a home, okay, then they end up, it's capped. That's not true what he just said. Obama took $500 billion, a million, okay, out of your Medicare. That's not true. You all were silent on that. You just gave a bunch of BS.
And also, he would give people who had high, payouts, high payouts, that he would let them apply to the government and so they could help pay for the medicine. Did you know that?
Most seniors have to go to AARP for supplemental insurance so they don't lose their homes. Listen to what he just said, the progressives. The government is the answer. You know out there, he's giving you a bunch of BS, the typical liberal garbage.
Yeah, right.
They need to fix Medicare so the people that paid into that system does not get capped at 80%.
Medicare expansion, they voted it, didn't want it. We're in the state of New Hampshire.
Give it a break, will you? The Medicaid expansion, you can own $1 million homes, but have only so much money coming in.
Let me just say something on the defense of you and other people.
And I already proved that to you.
Okay, look, I think insurance companies are important. There's no question in my mind.
They're making billions of dollars.
They're important for lots of reasons. But they're getting to the point, and also the drug companies are getting to the point where it's ridiculous. And when we cannot, as a state, as a government, when we cannot, as Canada does, we deal with the medicine companies, the medical companies, and make deals. We're going to buy all this medicine. We want it cheaper, right? It's not. In fact, a Republican brought a bill in and we shot it down, and you want to know what it was for?
Oh, here we go again.
Huh?
Here we go again.
This is a bill by a Republican. You see, a lot of people cannot pay there. When they go in, you've got to pay a co-payment. So the companies, some companies would say, we'll pay a co-payment. If you need your co-payment, you can't get your medicine, we'll pay for it. But it just happened it was the drug companies paying for it. So the insurance companies tried to pass a bill making it illegal for the drug companies to pay co-pays.
I just learned something here that I wasn't even aware of, okay? Now I see why.
And guess what? It was,
President Bush.
when I tell you, we're the first place in the United States that happened. They tried it out here, it didn't work, and they thought Republicans were stupid.
Now let me tell you something. What I just learned here on that drug prescription. Why Bush rejects the imports of prescription drugs, okay, because of the safety. Now, what I didn't know is Obama did the same thing. The Obama administration also cited safety concerns when opposing. He voted to lower drug prices to importation from Canada. Cory Booker, okay, which is a liberal progressive out of New Jersey, joins the Republicans that killed the measure to import drugs for safety reasons. Because FCC,
what they're
federal
talking about is mail order. What we were talking about was people going over there and going to the regular pharmacies. That's what it was.
Okay. People can still go over there to the pharmacies and buy medication.
No, you can't.
It's the mail order
Excuse
stuff.
me. No,
Americans
no,
say,
you
yeah,
can't.
they can.
No, you can't.
Oh,
it's
here
illegal.
we go again. You're going to make me now go look it up
It's
again.
illegal.
If you're in Canada.
It's illegal. You can't buy it. In fact, the people, the cops on the other side, did you buy any medicine? If somebody says yes, you know what the cops have been doing from, on the American side as they're coming from Canada, the elderly who bought the medicine, if it's a hot medicine, they let them go through. But this is America. You want competition. They don't want competition.
Okay, Obama
You don't want competition.
Obama did the same thing. Now, when the
Obama
Democrats,
didn't do
when
the same
I just
thing.
showed you.
Oh my God.
No, why didn't the Democrats, when they were in control, put it in place?
Put what in place?
When you had the Senate, the House on prescription drugs from overseas.
I don't remember.
Why?
I don't remember
give me BS.
it being so bad
You want me to show you here?
until companies said, we want to change in this because we're not making enough money. We're kind of losing money. Really? Honestly? I would like to see the profits of these companies that are losing money. Where are they? Are there profits? Are there losses? They're losing money?
He drives me nuts with his garbage.
Okay. Insurances. It should be all Medicaid. We should pay for it to a point. It's the best run government thing we've ever done. It's like a Social Security. It is run like a Swiss clock. Perfect. But no, you don't want to do that because Medicaid, what they would do is say to the drug companies, no. We're going to negotiate the prices for hot medicines and this. But we're going to buy for all the United States.
Now, here's an article.
We pay sometimes 10 and 15 times more than other countries for our medicines. We're paying for the rest of the world.
Just to give you an idea, first of all, Canada has socialized medicine, so their government's kicking in a lot of money. What I do is I went into Canada, and I'm looking at one of their articles. Many Americans buy cheap medication from Canada. The cost of prescription drugs has risen to unaffordable levels in the U.S., prompting more Americans to purchase cheap medication from Canada. Buying products from a Canadian online pharmacy can be a great way to save money. As these sources, this is an article here in a Canadian newspaper, okay? So just to give you an idea, Americans are doing it. You're throwing out garbage,
Listen,
and I know it's
I made it very
I know
clear.
seniors in my district
I made it very
that go in and out of Canada.
That a lot of people were against online. I'm talking about people driving over there, Al.
Okay. But the thing is, they can buy it.
They made it illegal to drive over there.
You know something?
That's awful.
You know something? Obama was against it also. So
Wasn't
stop.
against it, for God's sake.
You want me to show you the articles?
It wasn't
Do I got to waste
against
my
it.
time and show you the article?
Oh,
Where did it
my
go?
God.
You know, this is what I deal
All
with.
right, we're going to change the subject.
Okay.
Last one. You got the last word on
We're
this.
going to change the subject because
No,
the truth
last
hurts.
word on this one.
But the truth hurts. That's why you want to change subjects.
Is that,
You know?
is that the last word on this subject?
No, we're going to change this show from the art of politics to the art of BS politics. Okay?
Well, we'll have a
That's
show
what we
like
need.
that.
That's what we need
The art
to
of
change
BS.
the name to the show.
Yeah, but it's not fake news. This is the
No.
real thing.
It's BS news
All
that
right,
he throws out.
BS news.
Yeah.
But why do people like you more than they like me?
Because look at us. I tell it like it is. You got a face for radio. My wife says I got a face for TV. Why do you think I'm on Fox News?
I know. Oh, you're on Fox News.
Why do you think I'm on Fox Business? It was on CNN.
All right,
I have a face for TV.
Listen. You voted for Trump.
That's what my wife tells me.
You voted for Trump. I voted for Hillary. That's it.
You lost.
What?
I won.
Right.
That's it.
Well, America lost.
No,
and you won.
no. The liberals lost. The progressives.
Yeah. We'll see.
But we had a lot of Democrats vote for Trump.
Right, yeah.
Okay, when they said, "Oh, the women aren't going to vote for Trump,"
All right.
but they came out.
We're
and wrote,
coming to
the women.
last month up at the State House. What's going on up there? What's going on with you?
You finally
You're a vice chair.
You finally want to talk about.
Well, I told you I went to switch.
You finally want to talk about state issues.
Well, talk.
This is the first time in 7 shows. Okay.
Talk.
Well, we're working on the budget's going to be coming over from the Senate. I've been behind the scenes working with Gary Daniels on some issues there that I'm trying to get in the budget.
Like what?
It's for the veterans, for the retention program for our recruitment
What do
to
you
help.
mean protection?
It's a retention of our National Guard, Air National Guard, to get scholarship money. Because what we have is, if you join New Hampshire National Guard or Air National Guard, you can go to college for nothing. Space available, which nobody's ever been turned away at our state colleges. Now, what's happened is some of them that aren't working, that are in the National Guard, they're going to school, they need money for books. They need money to help them for
So what are you saying?
lab. So what I did was I put in for them to get $25,000 a year to help offset, and they can help so many of these veterans, to go to school.
Do
Now,
you think that's going to pass?
I think, yeah, it'll pass the House. I mean, my bill passed the House. It went to the finance.
It won't pass.
It won't? You don't think so?
No.
Okay, we'll
I don't
see.
think so.
You don't think so? See
No,
if the
because we're really cheap. That's why.
No, I
And
think
everybody wants to
You know
help the
something?
veterans. Don't misunderstand.
Peter
me.
Leishman, who is my friend, he's a Democrat. He was on finance. Lynn Oba from Hudson. They did a great job. They retained my bill, and they put the HB. They put
retained
it. Listen. Let me finish. Why? They put it in HB2, and they put it in the budget. All you Democrats.
Yeah, in other words,
in
your
30
bill was shot down and they retained it.
All
right, and they
when
put
you
it on
retain-
another bill.
When you retain
they
a bill,
piggybacked another bill.
what he just gave you was BS once
It's
again.
true.
Because the process, when there are finance bills that go forward, the finance normally either retains or kills. If they retain, it means they took that language and put it in HB2 in HB1.
Which is another, that's a piggyback. This happens all the time.
HB2 is the law that runs the budget.
It happens
HB1
all
is the budget.
time.
Now, the Democrats voted, along with 32 Republicans, to kill that budget. They killed it. You.
Kill the budget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you killed it.
the budget.
Okay.
So
now the
now
Senate-
we kill the veterans.
So
is that
now-
is that your thinking?
No.
We
you
kill the
killed
whole
everything.
budget.
Mental health, you did everything.
Oh
the
yes.
drug program,
And of
everything.
course, although the federal law is a woman has a right to their own body, in that budget there's
Okay.
money for what?
Not
money
Planned-
you-
Not Planned Parenthood.
No, none.
None.
None at all.
It's for family.
And I wonder,
it's for
wonder why.
There is money in
the
there
majority.
for family planning. There's money in there for family planning.
When does this budget have to? When do we have to? We got to pass it.
June
this year.
1st. June 1st, we're going to vote on the budget. So I've been working behind the
June
scenes.
1st?
June 1st is when we're in session. The budget will be coming from the Senate. The Senate will vote on it.
June 1st.
June 1st.
I didn't know. I thought it was the middle of June.
Well, so you're thinking again.
How in the world
How in
are
the
they
world
going
what?
to do it?
Very easy. The Senate is Gary Daniels. The Senate is pretty capable. They actually took our budget and they incorporated it with them.
Yeah,
We've
I
been
know.
working with them to do it.
Yeah.
But you all voted against it.
No, we
We put
voted
more money.
against the
We put more
budget
money
in
in
its
the drug
totality.
program. We put
know,
more money in Health
I-
and Human Services.
look,
They call it a cut.
yeah.
Health and Human Services want 80 million more. We give them 40 million more. They call it a cut.
You want to know something? It's true. They wanted to put more money in there, like $5 million.
No, it's not more than that.
But before they took out 15 million. So now they're putting more money back in.
You just threw
Does
out
that
garbage.
make any sense?
You just threw out a number
No, that's
that
right.
is incorrect.
You're absolutely.
You just
that's
threw out a
incorrect.
totally incorrect
it's
number.
Incorrect. You're right.
Why would you do that?
But I'm making a
Why?
point.
Oh,
that's
it's a
what
point.
you're doing.
No,
You
that's
never
not true.
brought it up to where it was before.
You know,
but you did put more money
We just
into
went
it.
into session yesterday, okay, because Health and Human Services, $36 million over their budget, okay, on the Medicaid expansion, on Medicaid, I'm sorry, not Medicaid expansion, because we didn't project that we would have all these people jumping on Medicaid. All of a sudden, our costs went up. Now, we knew that was happening, but we had it in the budget to put that money in there to pass it on June 1st. The governor signs at the end of the day of June 1st, and then the Health and Human Services cut the check. But what happened is because they voted against the budget, we had to have this special bill yesterday to put $36 million into Medicaid to pay them. So if the bill is not paid on June 1st, then you're going to have 3-4 days of interest, which would be worse than what we more money out of the state.
It's true.
So thank the Democrats
True.
and those 32 Republicans.
No.
Yeah. You all voted against it, yes.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little more complicated.
No,
than that.
how's it complicated?
No, it's complicated.
How's it complicated? Tell me.
Because when the
Tell me.
majority is in power,
Yeah.
they put the most ridiculous, stupid, idiotic things. Now, wait a minute.
Tell me one.
Tell
Tell me one.
Wait a minute. Let me make
Tell
the
me
point.
what's idiotic.
I said the majority, that it does happen with Democrats too, they put the biggest, stupidest stuff
Tell
into
me-
the budget.
tell me like
right?
what? Give me
And
an
then
example.
They want somebody
Ken,
to pass it.
I'm going to call
And
you
no
out.
one's going to pass
Ken, I'm going
it.
to call you out.
But the
Tell me what.
majority
Tell me
is
what.
in the Senate. Oh, wait
Ken?
a minute. They
Ken?
lose in the House. They go to the Senate. There's the majority.
Ken?
That's law.
Tell me what idiotic was put in the budget. You just made a comment in the Republican budget. What was put in there that's idiotic?
147 seconds. So actually, 60.
Tell me what was idiotic, real quick.
I can't tell you.
That's what I thought. You just throw garbage again.
How can people get in touch with
Very
you?
simple. If you want fact, call me on the phone, 425-6997. I'm going to tell it like it is, guy. Whether you vote for me or not, I'm going to tell you like it is where I stand. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I live at 41 Hall Road in Londonderry. You can check me out at www.alaldesaro.com. I'm going to tell you like it is, the truth.
And I gotta tell you something. I've had 3 Republicans who invited me up to the shows, and I did the shows.
And you lied, probably.
And I murdered them.
Yeah,
and
right.
I didn't get
Here we go again.
invited back.
Here we go again.
But what
garbage.
I like about this man is, hey, we argue. We friends.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many people can say
No.
that.
And not everyone will call him a liar like I will. To his face.
It happens.
Yeah, to his face.
happens.
I won't do it behind his back.
Yeah,
I'll do it
yeah.
to his face.
That's right. That's right. Hey, that's what I like about it. You're not phony.
Yeah.
You're a little weird, but not phony.
Check
Little-
out anything
little
I
crazy.
say and come back and tell
All
me I'm
right.
wrong.
My name is Ken Gidge. I hope you enjoy these shows. The whole idea is that you can see a Republican and you can see a Democrat. And there's no shows like this. We say this all the time, and it's factual. There's no shows like this because they can't take it. They can't take it. You can't take it. They can't take it.
No,
we can't take
I
it.
can take it. I
All
can
right,
take
again.
anything.
Again.
I can take
Al,
anything.
have a
Anything
good,
I can take.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this. This is the Art of Politics, Ken Gidge, and...
Al Baldessaro, fiction, fact.
All right.
Donald Trump.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.